Hi there, it's Wise here. Once again, bringing all of you some wise words. And in the middle of nowhere, I really wanted to make this video. I was so excited to get out here and talk to you guys in nature, about nature. So, I wanted to just talk about inspiration, where to draw inspiration from, places to go to get inspiration, people to hang out with to get inspiration. Now, the way that it works for me is I love coming out into nature, whether it's just for a little bit, once a day, a couple of hours out in the sunshine, or like I did today, I took the time to come out to a very secluded hiking area. There's still a couple of people out here, but I just like being able to connect with nature, coming out to a nice frozen lake. As you guys can see, it's March, and where I am in Colorado, it is still very cold. I love it, even though I know climate change right around the corner, whatever you want to talk about. But when I come into nature, I feel instantly inspired. One of the things that really inspires me about nature is the fact that there's so much abundance. There's never a need for anything for any of the animals. You don't see any of the squirrels or any of the chipmunks or any of the deer or anything that you might have come across in the forest wanting for anything, whether it's food or shelter or water, whatever it might be. So when I come into nature, especially a forest area like I'm in right now, it just fills me with this euphoric energy, just this oneness with Mother Nature. I've seen a lot of people out here today with the exact same look on their face. I've seen tons of people with a look of it's a little bit cold, so I got to keep moving to keep myself warm, but man, it really is pretty out here. And it's a little bit windy right now, especially coming off the lakefront. But I really felt that this was a beautiful place to stop and take a video just so I could share with you guys some of the places that I find inspirational. So with that being said, let's talk about some of the ways to stay inspired. Besides hanging out with people that inspire you, people that have achieved their goals in life but still look to gain and do more. Besides coming out to inspirational places, whether it be a music gathering or an art gallery, whatever it might be, somewhere where you can see some person do something that is their craft, something that they love doing, that you can look at and get inspired off of. It could be hanging out with people that you love, hanging out with me because I love each and every one of you. It could be doing the thing that you love to do, whether it's playing guitar or painting a portrait or doing gymnastics or practicing martial arts. Whatever it is that you like to do, it's doing that thing. So with that being said, how do you keep the momentum going to stay inspired, to wake up every single morning wanting to do whatever it is that you go out and do? Now, one of the recommendations that I would give you is to have a job or a career that satisfies you from a mental aspect and from an emotional aspect. If you don't get any gain out of it besides monetary compensation, then sooner or later you're going to lose fervor for doing whatever it is. There has to be some other catalyst that drives you to do that thing. Whether you're an accountant or whether you're a pediatrician or whether you're an electrician, something about that craft or that occupation has to draw you in, or over the course of time you will lose inspiration for it. The same thing goes with a relationship. If you're not inspired every single day to make the person that you're in a relationship with feel like a king and or a queen, then why even bother with it? You have to have something that drives you inside. Now, finding that thing, finding that inspiration, is sometimes a hard and arduous task. To keep it stoked and keep the flames going is also sometimes a very hard and arduous task. And one of the secrets that I found for doing it is constantly bombard yourself with these inspirational things, people, or places. If you feel yourself losing momentum, go around to a person that is constantly chasing or achieving their dreams. Find an inspirational book. Find something that motivates you, something that resonates with you extremely hard. Something, or sometimes for some people, it's family, it's personal status. For me, it's spiritual and emotional growth, as well as mental growth. So if you can't find that, if you can't get a firm grasp on what it is that you're looking to be either the best at, or at the very least get your flame going that I was speaking about earlier, then it's going to be very hard for you to find any inspiration, and for that matter to keep that inspiration which you've gathered. So that brings me to the next thing I wanted to talk about: how to keep the inspiration. You keep the inspiration by making a list of the things that you've accomplished. So if you set a goal of becoming a practitioner in some sort of hard practice, whether it be, like I was saying earlier, an electrician, or maybe you want to be a yoga instructor, whatever it might be, if you want to keep that in you, keep that searing, burning fire, then you have to constantly remind yourself of where you've come from, how far you've come, and the goals that you're looking to still achieve and ascertain. Now, why is this important? Well, it's important so you can have a benchmark. I tell people all the time, do not compare yourselves to other people. But if you are going to, or in the business of comparing yourself to someone or something, then compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Are you a better person than you were yesterday? Are you trying to achieve more than what you had yesterday? And if not, then what's holding you back? What is it that's stopping you from being the best possible person you can be? Now, for me, I know that I'm here to heal the planet. I feel that we are all here and healers and protectors of this planet, and that we should start acting like that. And that's kind of what I'm doing through these videos. I want to spread the message of love, kindness, peace, and just being the best possible person that you can be, the best human being. And sometimes being a human is hard, and I know this. So I've come across hints in my life, especially ones like trying to stay motivated or keeping inspiration, and I just want to give them to other people. So if you have a hard time, or or you know someone that's finding it hard to stay inspired, or you're going through a situation where you need a little pep talk, put this video on, recommend it to a friend, or just do any of the things that I recommended. Find people, friends, places, things, books that inspire you, that you can constantly have around. I really, really love artwork. I really, really love hiking. I really, really love being around people that love doing what they're doing. And that inspires me. And hopefully this video inspired you, because that's what I was aiming for. So as always, guys, I want to wish you infinite love, infinite peace, and infinite wisdom.